Well, that's across the street from where the hotel was.
Is that housing?
Yeah.
So that's how people live?
Yeah.
Wow.
25 years ago, Mick Lyon and his wife Elizabeth met on a blind date at a Huey Lewis in the News concert.
I really just wanted a date for this concert. And our friend Mark Drain said Mick Lyon would be the guy. He should be the guy you take. And I called him on the phone, and he had this beautiful British accent. And of course, I have this Midwestern Hoosier twang.
I said, sure, I'd love to go to a concert.
And I heard him speak, and I thought to myself, I love that voice. I hope that he is good looking, and I hope that he is nice, because I want to marry that voice.
When I met her, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, I think I could marry this girl. Fortunately for me, a couple of years later, we did marry.
The couple arrived in Bloomington, Indiana in 2002, when Mick was named the head women's soccer coach at Indiana University. Mick faced the challenge of rebuilding the Hoosier program, but over time encountered more serious challenges away from the pitch. In the summer of 2002, weeks after Mick accepted the coaching job at Indiana, Elizabeth, an avid runner, began feeling weak.
I started noticing that things were amiss. I was just so sure that it was sports related. You know, being a marathon runner, what else could it be?
After extensive testing, Elizabeth was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a disease that affects the ability of nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord to effectively communicate with each other, which over time can inflict debilitating physical struggle.
Wow, I just don't know where to go next. It's, well, what is that? What's that mean? What do we do?
I think his wheels were probably spinning. I've got this new job. Now I've got this wife who has this potentially crippling and debilitating disease. What does this mean for her? What does it mean for me?
Mick would soon learn the answer to that question. 18 months later, he began to notice his own physical irregularities.
I woke up and I realized my left leg wasn't working properly, and did the man thing, which was do nothing and maybe it'll go away. But I didn't say anything to anybody, including Elizabeth. Eventually I got up the courage to talk to our team physician. He very quickly did a few tests and then said, let me just call a neurologist. And when she got the MRI results posted to her, she came in and said, let me show you what's going on here because you have multiple sclerosis. She goes, do you know what that is? And I said, well, since you say that, yes I do, because my wife has it, which totally floored her, and as it has everybody we've ever spoken to.
Sock in the gut, again, 18 months later. Can't believe it. How does that happen? How does that happen?
She accepted hers very quickly and said she was going to move on with me. I, from that point, said, I want you to tell anybody.
What makes Mick a great coach makes him a horrible MS patient.
Great strike, great save.
Mick loves to win. He can't win with MS. He cannot be the victor.
For 2 years, Mick kept his condition secret from his team, before finally telling them in 2006, as his condition continued to worsen.
I went and talked to the team and let them know this is what was going on. It might make some changes in me, but we'll deal with it as we go along, but I'm still your coach and I'm still gonna push you to be the best you can be as a student athlete.
Mick continues to coach, as MS continues to ravage his body.
Every year I just have less and less use of my left side, in particular my left leg. I can't pick it up off the ground as easy as what I used to be able to. I can no longer run and walk properly because my left leg has a lot less strength than what it used to have. And so that leads to a lack of balance.
I first saw him fall in the spring of last year, and it definitely cemented the fact that his MS has taken a toll on him over the years. It hurts us to see how this illness has affected him.
Once we'd stepped right there, we all should have gone. Yeah, good job.
10 years ago, my goal in life was I'm going to win a national championship, and that's the only thing I'm thinking about. Now, I still have that in the back of my mind, like every coach, but it's not the only thing sitting in my mind.